All right, let's see if this is working first.
Yeah.
You know how we do. All right, give it a second. Oh. Boom. It's working, at least on YouTube. On Facebook?
Yep.
We're good to go, baby. First try.
Yeah.
I think we just need to downsize out of it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
So, today, sorry. Let's start with introductions because we should always do this.
Who are you?
I'm Jay.
I'm Devin.
And this is the Top Shelf. So, where we drink and review alcohol, and everything from the alcohol to our ideas are the Top Shelf. So today we actually have a pretty bottle.
It is unique. I like it.
It's Kirk and Sweeney Reserve Santiago de los Caballeros Doctor, or DR. I think that's for Dominican rum. In the spirit of rum running schooner Kirk and Sweeney, the rum is well worth pursuing. Made with blackstrap molasses and aged in oak barrels, Kirk and Sweeney Reserve shows a rich mahogany color, smooth capturing a complex range of flavors, from earthy sugar cane and dried fruit to vanilla and toasted oak.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was really good.
So as far as the bottle is concerned, I love the big cork.
It's got a nice cork, yeah.
It's a different bottle. It's kind of weird to think these have the same amount of alcohol in them until you I guess if you put them next to each other, you're like, okay, it's not much more. But I'm going to be honest, when I first saw this, because this is like $27, I looked at it and I'm like, this can't be the same amount of alcohol or liquid, is it?
Right.
Sure as shit it is.
Oh.
This is very pirate to me. To me, I don't know why, but this screams like you drink it from the bottle. YoHoe, that type of thing. So, batch number 28, bottle 19,043. So we've got one of the vintage ones.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, obviously it's doing well.
Should we open?
Yeah. That's
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. That's just my natural.
Whoa.
My natural. I do like the smell of that. Here, take a swig from the bottle because I want to.
Yeah.
Wow, it even made the... Did you hear that? I don't know if you caught that on camera.
Mm. So...
Here, I'm going to try some in a glass.
Yep. Pour me a little splash of that.
Spilled a little. I'm going to be honest, it's kind of hard to pour from.
Yeah. Because it does have a unique, really wide lip right around the opening there, right?
Phrasing. So,
whoa! You just say that live on a national syndicated podcast? So I'm gonna be honest. To me, it smells a little harsh.
It does smell really harsh, to be honest.
It that little sip I took too was very burny.
Yeah,
so,
I feel it going down my esophagus.
Yeah, so I was like, so, but let's try it again.
Dude, I am so old. I need Pepsi now. I need
a Tums.
Yeah,
we have an emergency stash of Tums back there.
I'm gonna need some. I'm just gonna have a shelf in my thing that's got aspirin,
Tums, Ensure, all your stuff.
This is harsh.
It's harsh. It's correct me if I'm wrong. It's a rough Sailor Jerry.
Yeah.
And Sailor Jerry is already kind of very rough, but
so I've got a fairly okay palate. I don't taste any fruit in this. I taste straight up rum.
I taste charcoal.
Oh, I didn't get charcoal.
And a slight caramel.
Yeah, I feel like I am chewing on the barrel.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just
yeah.
But this is harsh. For $27. The other one was $25. Way less harsh. And I'm going to be honest, it's a way better mixer.
Yeah.
I can already tell. But I guess if you're a pirate, that's what you would drink.
Pretty bottle.
Pretty bottle.
So, what do you rate this?
I'm going to go... It is a pretty bottle. I'm going to go 6.6.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. I'll go 6.6 as well. That's actually pretty good.
So
Hey, grab me that Coke real quick. Let's see if we can maybe throw a splash of Coke in there.
here, I'll let you.
There we
Thanks,
go.
Jamie.
Thank you. Let's see what a little splash of Coke tastes like. Do a little rum and Coke, you know? Maybe that changes the game just a little bit. You gotta mix it. So hot.
I don't taste it at all on Rockstar.
Still kind of crap, but yeah, it's actually that's actually really good.
Yeah, I have another Rockstar right there.
No, it's fine. God, as a mixer, I feel like it's not even that great.
No,
I might have to go 6.4 now.
Really?
After I mix it, it's probably gonna because usually like a shitty booze, you can mix it and make it taste decent or at least drinkable. That's still pretty rough.
Yeah, I think if you dressed up as a pirate for Halloween, because we're obviously doing like, I mean, not really themes, but I mean, I'm going to talk about dressing up and stuff. I think if you were going as a pirate, this is a good one to take to a party. For price, I don't think it is, but if you can happen to get it on sale, it's not a bad looking one.
If you get it on sale and you go to a party dressed as a pirate, you can convince people that that's a good rum. I bet people would be like, "This is really good."
Yeah,
because at a party, everybody's drinking already. But yeah, two connoisseurs like ourselves sitting here,
that's no bueno.
It's not good. I'm going 6.4.
I'll stick with my 6.6 just because in Rockstar it mixes well, but anything does.
So overall 6.5.
Yeah,
6.5.
Okay, I'm fine with that. You know the scene in Old Yeller where they put the dog down, everybody cries?
Why the fuck?
Right now, I could do that to my dog, Phil. Absolutely. You can hear her barking. She's just on the other side, probably barking at nothing.
Which one is that?
Molly, my bloodhound.
Yeah, you're the one with you have a coonhound, a bloodhound, and a boxer.
Yeah, weird arrangement.
So the two hounds are loud as fuck, and then your boxer won't stop jumping on everything.
Yeah, or it's not moving.
Yeah.
It's like on crack.
Yeah.
Drives me crazy.
See, I have a cat. She don't do any of that.
That's kind of nice. So my cat goes in and out whenever she wants. Yeah, I have a cat. His name's Binks.
Oh, that's right. I think I knew
based on Hocus Pocus. Anyway, so he comes in and out of the house. We never trained him to go potty in the house. We don't have any cat litter or anything. He pees in our shower. Like, he goes to the drain.
Good on him.
Yeah, and pees right in the shower. He actually, so you know the little kid toilets that you use for your kids to potty train? He would pee in those. We'd go, I thought it was Eris peeing in this thing, and then I heard peeing in there, and I saw Eris. What? I'm going to be honest, I was scared as fuck. Because I'm like, somebody's in my house peeing in my daughter. Yeah. That's got to be the scariest thing a pervert coming into your house could do, is pee in your daughter's porta potty.
That's their end goal.
Yeah. So I was already kind of scared. So I peek my head over, and it's my cat, and he looks right at me, and I'm like, get on you, bro. Yeah. All of a sudden, I was like, I need to record this.
Your cat's name is Binks?
Binks, yeah.
That's a good name. Mm-hmm. My cat is Danica Catrick.
That's a good one. I think your name is better. Ours is just, it was a black cat. It's like Hocus Pocus, so we did it. But he uses the dog door to go in and out of the house, so he's rarely home.
Oh.
He only comes home to sleep, get pet, and then he's bouncing.
So I open my patio door, and she'll go out there on the patio, and that's about as far as...
Oh, really?
As much outside as she gets. And then as soon as anybody steps near the patio, she books it inside.
Really?
She loves
Yeah, ours is our cat's a G.
Which is good, though. I like that my cat doesn't go outside because she's super clean all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. So ours always brings animals out.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, that's a gift. They do that for you.
I know, but I told him,
I don't need any more dead birds.
Any more gifts. You know what I mean? I feel like this relationship's one-sided. I don't give him any gifts.
You ever give your cat catnip?
Yes.
That's fucking wild,
That's
right?
great.
Danny loves that. She loves that shit.
That's what we do for Christmas and his birthday.
Yeah.
We get catnip, and then he gets it for 3 months, and then he has 3 months without it, just so he we don't want to raise an addict. And then we go with Christmas and so
dude, they legit. It's like they're on crack. With that, Danny will roll into it.
Have you ever gotten your cat on crack? Crazy.
Same thing. Same thing.
Same thing.
I could just never find it in small enough doses. So,
I just can't keep it long enough to give it to my cat.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we miss you, DMX. Speaking of also that, Display sponsored it. No, they didn't. I actually purchased this right after I got drunk and
Miss Betty White.
Miss Betty White.
Still looking like a dime.
You know what's crazy? Is she was in a sitcom about being old, and that show came off the air before I was born. Before you were born, for sure. You know what I mean? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Dude, she's almost 100, right?
Yeah, she's crazy
she's
old.
Like, how old is Betty White? Like 98, 99?
I wonder if she hit the triples.
Do you think those are her real teeth?
No.
You don't think those?
White is 99.
She's
99!
99.
Damn!
Jesus.
Hell yeah. Good for her. What is she doing?
She's seen some shit.
Oh, yeah. 99 years. Where would that put her? I know math's not my strong suit. 1920. So she saw.
Yeah, she was born in what, 22?
Yeah. She saw World War II, like, and was old enough to remember.
Yeah. Yeah, she was in her teens during World War II.
Wow.
Gee, Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storm.
Yeah.
Iraq.
And then made it through COVID.
Yeah.
Nothing can kill this lady.
Dude, she's got to live.
She's a demon.
Dude.
What if she was a witch?
No, she might be.
Like, what if this lady practiced dark magic? Would it surprise you?
No, not Betty White. No,
she hasn't aged since Gilmore Girls.
What?
Not Gilmore Girls.
Golden Girls.
I would have watched Gilmore Girls if it had Betty White.
No, that's the thing though. She looks about 100, right?
Yeah.
But she's always looked about 100 for the past like 20, 30 years. That's just her look.
I saw a picture of her when she was young. What a babe.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude.
Good for you, Betty White. I'd still give it to you.
He might kill her. Poor thing.
I wish.
The last thing Betty White wants is your fat ass on top of her.
She just giving me the like free willy. Like,
You think Betty White still fucks?
Oh, yeah, she does. Yeah, she does. Yeah. Also, I would hate to be the one that killed Betty White, but if I was the one laying it down and I killed Betty White, dude,
Dragon rights, instant street cred.
Instant street cred.
Oh man, fucking Betty White.
Before we ever did anything, I'd have her sign like a bunch of these posters and stuff, just so that if she did die, like not only then it's also me selling them. That'd be great.
Oh man,
yeah, no, what a babe.
She's fucking funny too.
She's funny,
so hilarious.
Yeah.
So, you know who also was funny was Lucille Ball. She was fucking hilarious too. I Love Lucy.
Oh
yeah, so fucking funny.
Lucy. Man, she got the shit beat out of her.
I was like, am I watching the show right
now? Yeah, she was cute too.
Yeah. Lexi said hi. Hey, Lexi.
Hi, Lexi.
Lexi looks like a big Betty White fan. I bet you she is. You think she's a Betty White fan?
I don't.
Lexi's into old. She's into old shit though, like Sinatra, like all that crooner music. She loves that stuff.
Is that what that music's called?
Yeah, that's what those singers are called. That wears a hat and a cigar and has a whiskey.
I always wondered what that like genre is.
Well, it's like swing jazz or some bullshit.
Well, that's what.
But that's what those singers are called. Are crooners.
Crooners.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of them. So are you a Dean Martin or Frank Sinatra fan? Usually it's one of the two.
I'm a Sinatra fan.
Are you?
Yeah.
So I'm a Dean Martin fan.
And I remember watching this video. What happened? Were you going to say something?
Oh, no, I was just trying to guess the play.
Lexi said she loves Betty White. Called it. No, I watched this video though one time of Dean Martin's or Frank Sinatra singing. He literally had a cigar and whiskey in his hand, and he sounds amazing. Yeah, like, he's just fucking his throat up, and just still sings on key. That's his talent.
That's true. I do love both of their voices.
Yeah.
I think I watch a lot of interviews with Frank Sinatra and a lot with Dean Martin. Dean Martin's such a nice guy.
Yeah, that's true.
He's such like a genuine character that I think I like more like him as a person.
Yeah.
But voices are sixes to me, so I think I.
Who Dean Martin do that show? Didn't he do like a comedy show?
Yeah, Dean Martin. There was the Dean Martin show.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. He also did a couple roasts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dean Martin was pretty legit.
Yeah.
Plus, that's also very classy music. Like that's always people's first dance music, or a good majority.
It's like a manly version of like Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I love me some Michael. I don't even care, bro.
It's almost Michael Bublé.
I'm gonna be honest. I think October 1st you can start listening to Christmas.
Throw Bublé on.
There's not enough time in the world, in your life,
right?
And the music is so good that you need to at least give it 25% of the year. Like, give me that. They're like, no. A lot of people are like, no. You get November 1st and you'll be happy if you. And I'm like,
yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'll listen to Christmas music whenever. Lexi says she loves both Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin. But here's the thing: you got to pick one.
Yeah, because obviously I love Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
The fly me to the moon, let me dance among the stars.
Yeah, okay.
Let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. So My Way by him. Oh, mwah!
So good.
But Dean Martin, there's a lot of good ones. Ain't That a Kick in the Head? Anyway, I digest.
Who's more handsome?
Ooh, that's tough for me.
That is tough.
Because I also think...
they both look like used leather.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm never going to get this famous, but if I was them, I'd want like a wallet made out of my...
Right. Dude, you can get human skin wallets.
Really?
You literally can buy a human skin wallet.
Because I bet you a Dean Martin wallet would be super soft.
Right, I bet you.
You
just smell like bourbon.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Frank Sinatra's just that and cigars. Like,
yeah.
It's the best wallet ever. I'd never use it. I'd put it on a wallet.
Who got more puss?
You know what? I'm going to go Frank Sinatra because I think Dean Martin was such a genuine guy that I don't think he would partake in it as much as Frank Sinatra.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see that. They're both horn dogs, but I can see that.
Yeah. Out of all of them, Michael Bublé got the lead because he just like found a wife and then he like, just haven't met you yet. I love Michael Bublé. I don't even care.
He is a handsome bitch.
Yeah, he is.
Damn it.
God, I love that guy.
Lexi said Dean Martin's better looking.
Oh, okay. I'd say I can see either way because I think they both have their own things. My mom is a huge Dean Martin fan.
Really?
She gets all fanned out. It's really weird. My mom has crushes on 3 people that are dead. Like, but my mom like swoons over them. It's it's kind of cute in its own way. But my mom will like legit get flustered watching a video of like Queen.
Really?
Yeah.
Queen?
Yeah. My mom loves Freddie Mercury. Like she knows he is.
Okay.
I think my mom is absolutely in love with this guy. It is kind of cute. So we buy her like a bunch of figurines and stuff and buy her posters and stuff for Queen. My mom has a whole section downstairs in her house of Queen stuff. Like Queen records, Queen everything. And she'll watch a Queen video. Like we'll be watching it on YouTube. And my mom will get like all flustered. I'm like, Mom, this happened like 30 years ago and he's dead now.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, no! I'm like, oh my gosh. If you could like, that Peter Frampton, she's not dead, but Dean Martin, my mom's like in love with those guys.
Peter Frampton, okay.
Yeah, I love Peter Frampton.
Yeah.
He's another good one. Not as good as Dean Martin, Queen, but he's a good one too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. What about the whole Elvis craze? A lot of people are still on the whole Elvis craze.
I don't mind Elvis. So here's the thing. I think I got this. Okay. So my grandparents used to live in Las Vegas.
Mm.
So my grandpa and his Thai mail order bride lived there. I don't know if she's mail order bride, but he went to Thailand, found her. She
came back with a wife.
Came back with a wife. So I guess she's not mail order because he went and picked her up, but UPS you can pick up your own packages. Delivery. You know what I mean? So anyway, we used to go down there every 2 months, and my dad and my uncle Tom would switch off driving.
Mm-hmm.
Right? My dad would listen. My dad loved him to death, but would either listen to like really manly stuff or like the girliest things on it was either, like I said, one of my most fondest memories of my dad, which is super sad, is my dad was super built. He had like a 6-pack, and he has his shirt off, sunglasses on, he's bald, in his truck, listening to Gloria Estefan's "The Rhythm Is Gonna Get You, the Rhythm Is Gonna Get You," and you're like, I think my dad has something to tell me.
That's my daddy.
Yeah, but then he'd listen to like Tom Petty, AC/DC.
Yeah.
My uncle, without fail, would either be TLC or, for the most part, Elvis Presley on repeat, and it's like an hour-long CD, so we'd listen to it 6.5 times.
Hell yeah.
And then 6.5 times on the way back. So I know all of Elvis Presley's stupid songs. So I think they've just been played out to me.
Right. Elvis is played out, I do think. He was a handsome dude, too, though.
Yeah, he was a handsome dude.
Really handsome.
I do think that, because a lot of people are like, oh, Johnny Cash is way better. And I disagree with that.
Johnny Cash is better than Elvis?
Yeah.
I think the thing is that you can't put them in the same genre. Johnny Cash was more... He was more... Obviously, he had like a country sound to him, but he was also like a bluesy rock sound to him. You know, Elvis is... Well, I guess Elvis too, though, but to me, they're just not the same class.
Yeah.
They're just not.
Well, and I think that...
And everybody knows Johnny Cash would beat the fuck out of Elvis if they fought.
I don't know. Hold on. Here's the reason why I don't know.
If they fought...
Here's the reason I don't know. Elvis was a big dude.
But here's the thing, though. Johnny Cash is uglier.
He is ugly.
He don't give a fuck. You punch him in his face all you want. He will beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. I don't know. That would be... You remember the TV show Celebrity Deathmatch?
Dude, I actually think bringing that back?
Yeah. I think they actually did it, Johnny Cash versus Elvis Presley, but that I really wish that we could like pit them up just to see.
That would be cool.
Who would win.
You think Elvis has better music? I think Elvis
No. I think that they're on par with each other. I think Elvis Presley does because I think that's kind of like why he was the king of rock.
I think Elvis Presley has... the thing with Elvis Presley is that he sold to it. He was like the Bieber of that time.
Mm-hmm.
All the young girls were... you know, and they all went crazy for him. He did his little hip thing, you know.
He got that from Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
I saw that documentary.
That's a true story.
It's one of the saddest movies ever on this planet.
Wood said Johnny is country, Elvis is rock. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you put them side by side, at the time there was not a huge difference.
That's true, though. Yeah.
Because I agree with you. I do think that they both had that like the twangy.
Yeah.
Like rock, it wasn't like rock now.
Folsom Prison Blues was right on par with like Hound Dog. Yeah, right. So
I think it's kind of one of those weird. Yeah. It's really weird, and maybe it's just because my my ears aren't really great at that time, like that time period. But those playing together, I'm like, I wouldn't count that as rock. And country has come so far from Johnny Cash.
Country is way different now. That's for sure. Country's not even the same.
It's more stadium country.
It's stadium. It's that bro country, you know. But
Bo Burnham has a song, and it is kind of true where he talks about like all the. It has a lot of like big truck, you know, tall beer, girl and skirt,
dirt road.
Yeah, it's dirt road. Exactly. A lot of them have that type of
same shit.
Same shit. You want to make martinis real quick?
Yeah, let's do that.
And then we'll kind of talk. So I'm going to hurry and show you guys how to make a martini. So, I actually needed a bucket because I'm about to throw a bunch of stuff in it. So, will you see if it was Winston Churchill about martinis? So he said the best martini is drinking gin while looking at a bottle of vermouth.
Really?
Right? Which is kind of sexy. However, how I make martinis is, I'll make yours first.
Okay.
You're okay with that?
Yep.
Is, so I love James Bond. I'm a huge James Bond fan. Huge James Bond fan. He has vodka martinis, absolutely garbage. For two reasons. One, you're mostly tasting vermouth, which vermouth is like a wine. And because vodka has zero flavor. Vodka has zero flavor unless it's a flavored vodka. So, it doesn't have a lot of flavor, and then they shake it instead of stir it, and you should stir a martini rather than shake it because it oxidizes Anyway, you can watch like. So I usually pour the vermouth, let it kind of soak into the cup. Pour it out just so you have like a little bit in it. You see how it's like very barely in here. Then we're gonna grab. You hold that for a second. Yeah. This beautiful Temple of the Moon. The Moon gin. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of like this like copper top.
That is kind of nice. I'm surprised that's not a cork though.
I'm not gonna. Well, do you care about drinking a lot of gin?
I don't give a shit. I like gin. I'm a drunk man. You know that.
Yeah. So that is the perfect martini.
We'll make you one, and let's toast on it. I haven't had a martini in forever. It's been quite a while.
One of the first drinks I ever bought at a bar was actually a martini.
Was it because you didn't know how to order a drink, and that was the only thing you could think of? Or
no, so it's because I was a huge James Bond fan.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, but I was a little fancier. I didn't order vodka.
Yeah. Cheers, man. Thank you.
That's actually pretty good. That smells like a good gin. So you get a little sweetness from the vermouth, but otherwise you barely taste it.
That's good gin.
Which is good. That is good.
I like
That's
that.
Really good gin.
That was
we should have tested. Yeah, we should have tested that.
That was way cheap. Yeah, that was a $20 bottle, right?
Yeah, it was a $20 bottle. That's honestly a smooth gin.
That's really sweet.
Something else about gins that a lot of people don't know. Gin is essentially brewed the same way as vodka. It's just with juniper flavored. So really, gin is just a juniper flavored vodka.
Yeah.
Which is... Yes, Dan, do you have a question?
He keeps raising his hand.
Yeah.
Catching shit.
Oh, I love gin.
Yeah, gin.
So, was it Winston Churchill? Did you find that?
Did you find the quote?
That's
it. That was the quote. You said it right.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's 100% it. I just don't know if it was Winston Churchill. I swear it was like somebody fancy like that.
Churchill?
Yeah.
It probably was.
Yeah.
I bet
He's British, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not smart.
Bullshit. You're smart.
With certain things, but not really.
You know things.
Oh, that's good. Are you gonna dress up for Halloween? What are things you've dressed up as Halloween?
As a kid, or
up until today?
Okay, so as a kid, because dude, we had a bunch of us, and we were from a poor family, so we were always like a ninja. Something super cheap. You can find a ninja costume for like $10 at any costume store. And
so really quickly, with your stories of your life, right? We've kind of talked about this. I think you should record them because I think they're hilarious. Do you ever watch British television? So I watch it all the time.
Some BBC?
Yeah.
It's not how you mean though.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. When I see that on sites, I immediately go like, "Oh, he's British."
Yeah.
No, it's not. Enough that I started saying things like, I'll be like, "Oh, aluminium," instead of aluminum. Anyway, not the point. There's a show called "Would I Lie to You," and it's these like they either have to read a lie or the truth, and then the other team has to guess if they're lying or truth.
Right.
Your stories are so crazy. You could totally be on that show and wreck. I would love to do a segment like when we have guests on of them to like tell us a story and it be either truth or like, you know, if you're a boring ass person,
you come and tell us a lie. That's like two truths and a lie.
Exactly. Yeah. I think that would be really fun because you have a very like weird upbringing.
It was normal to me, Jay.
I always feel because we're very close and we have a lot of like similar humor. Like you always are in my head, and I have to have you get out, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what I just, but it's always funny because then you tell a story and I'm like, oh yeah, we weren't raised the same, like at all, like not even a little.
Yeah.
So we need to totally do that when we have guests on. It's like have them do like two truths and a lie. One of my favorite, I saw, it's a meme. It's a guy sitting on a wall with the Eiffel Tower behind him. And he's like, I have a small penis and I've never been to France. One of these is a lie. Get it? He had a small penis. Anyway, it's like a dating profile. So, so you always win as ninjas.
Yeah, ninjas, and then I went as Lieutenant Dangle one year from what was it?
Forrest Gump?
No, that's Lieutenant Dan.
What did you say?
Isn't Dangle from Reno 911?
Oh yeah.
Which one was it? The dude where
yeah.
I don't know. It was
it's Dangle.
It's Dangle, right? Check. Is it from Reno 911?
Yeah.
I did that one year, and then I went as a Superman one year. I just had like the blazer with like the.
Oh, nice.
But other than that, I really don't dress up too often.
Really?
Yeah. I'm kind of a loner. I don't get invited to a lot of Halloween parties. I can't tell you the last time I got invited to a Halloween party.
Really?
Yeah. Dude. The last time, actually, I think I was invited to an adult Halloween party. I was probably like 24.
Really?
Well, all my friends are in this room.
Aw. You're not his friend. You're his son.
Yeah, you don't count. Get fucked.
I'm gonna put this over here. So I've gone. I love dressing up, but Halloween like gives me a chance. So obviously, a lot of people know I'm a nerd. So when I play D&D, I dress up as my character on Halloween, never during the time.
Yeah,
nerd stuff. Anyway, when I was, I want to say 20, it was before I went to. It was before I like lost weight. I went as a Spartan. Me and my buddy Patrick went as Spartans to a house party, right? We sewed our own leather underwear. We sewed our own sandals. We made our own capes. We made our own shields out of sleds. We spray painted them to look real. I still have the spears that we made, wooden, so that we wouldn't kill people. Because the other problem with me, you've seen this because you're also a part of this, which is why, again, we're so similar. If there are weapons and I'm shitty, I'm about to fight people.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to fuck around and like, what was that, like a month ago? So I have a bunch of weapons in this room that are all behind here. And his daughter came out and we're like sword fighting, and we went in my front yard and started sword fighting. On my wedding night, me and my buddy Patrick got with knives. Well, I was shitty and I told him to do this. You know the music video "Beat It"?
Yeah. Where
they tape their hands and then they like have a knife fight.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, I almost lost an eye. My mom and my wife came out and like freaked the fuck out. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So we sewed our own underwear.
There's a fucking story I want to hear.
Yeah. So we went into this. So then we spray tanned.
Yeah.
Right now, mind you, my buddy Patrick has a 6-pack, so he looked like a Spartan. I went in as like the fattest fucking Spartan you've ever fucking seen. But so we go. There's
Nacho Libre.
I looked probably more like Nacho Libre. If I didn't have my shield with me, people would have been like Nacho Libre. So there was jungle juice there, which jungle juice.
That shit's wild. Bro.
Is wild. Yeah. One, we should actually do a video where we just like make a jungle juice.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But we should like invite people over and then have do a jungle juice recording.
Yeah,
and then have people over so that way they don't bother me. But so they do jungle juice. We'll talk about that. Let me put a pin in that because I want to know what fruit you put in jungle juice. So we do that again. I've spray tan all over me because I don't tan. I just burn. Like I get burned by the moon on cloudy nights. I just fucking burn. So I remember, obviously you hit on everybody that you're there, and I have leather underwear, so you can tell when I was like, hey, what's going on? But I wake up in the morning and I leave, and the homeowner, goes, hey, you ruined one of my walls. And I was like, what do you mean I ruined one of your walls? I don't remember because I drink a lot.
Oh, shit.
And she goes, you went to the bathroom, didn't you? And I was like, well, yeah, I was there for like 8 hours and I drank about 3 gallons worth of jungle juice. She sends me a picture of my body like this, where apparently I ran into the wall and my tan came off on her wall and she couldn't scrub it off.
Really?
Yeah, so there was like a permanent thing of me like this. You know, like in cartoons, like Looney Tunes, when that BAM! It looked exactly like that. Yeah. It was pretty legit.
Did you get a picture of it?
It's on one of my old phones. It was like this is like a decade ago.
I would have loved to have seen.
Yeah, that was I was like, ugh. Obviously, I didn't apologize because it was her house.
Did you fix the wall?
No.
God no.
God no. I mean, I was the star of the night, so I don't.
Yeah.
She owed me, if anything.
You think George Clooney fixes the wall?
No.
Yeah, fuck that.
He just put me on the same level as George Clooney. He's fucking slide down. The next year after that, we win as ninjas, right? And we win as ninjas, swords and everything. It was fantastic.
Hell yeah.
So my buddy invites me to a house party where all these guys really so all his friends liked me almost more than they liked him. So he invites me, he goes, hey, Joey wants you to come over. Come on over. I'm like, all right, cool. So we go over. We're as ninjas. We're fucking around the whole time. My buddy tries to fight me at first, which is just kind of weird because I can kick his ass. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. Also, I'm dressed as a ninja, which I think gives me points, and it gave me definitely confidence.
Right, absolutely.
Right, like I was ready. Like I spent like $100 on a ninja outfit. I was ready to fuck somebody up. It had like the tabby boots and everything. It was legit. Yeah. I also had a wooden sword. I'm like, dude, I will kill you.
I wore a ninja outfit with. I had Barney light up sneakers.
Damn. How'd you get those in a size 10?
Custom made.
And so my buddy kept like just kind of talking shit throughout the night. So I'm like, all right, well, we're gonna bounce because again, here's the thing: is the same thing with the Spartan thing. Costumes give me like
a false sense of like,
yeah, you know what I mean? And I was just like, this can't be like, it's not good. Like he's sitting there, he's like, do you want to fight? And I'm like, when he turns around, I'll stab him in the neck with my shuriken and disappear. But
ninja vanish.
Ninja vanish. So anyway, I leave. Well, my buddy kept talking shit apparently throughout the night. He called me like an hour and a half later, got his ass whooped. Have you ever had a buddy get his ass whooped so bad that when he tells you the story, you're like,
you're like, yeah.
Yeah, well, and also you're just sitting there going like, do you like I don't, it was so weird. He got thrown through a window.
Hell yeah.
He got his ass kicked so bad he got thrown through a window.
Dig his ass in 1820 saloon, man.
Exactly. And he's telling me this. And it's so hard not to smile and like mute the phone and laugh because I'm like, oh my God. I picture a saloon where he's in there and he gets thrown through a window. And also, how do you comfort your buddy? We're like, dude, you got your ass kicked. How do you get thrown through a window? You know how hard it would be to throw me through a window?
Oh, man. That's wild.
I don't remember the last
time. Yeah, what the fuck happened? Dude, was it one guy that threw him through a window?
Yeah, it was one guy. One guy worked this dude. So this guy was like an MMA fighter. So he kind of like, at the time I had a red mohawk.
Mm-hmm.
And he saw me and he was just like, oh, dude, you should be a bouncer. We kind of started talking. We started talking like martial arts and stuff. And I think it got my buddy jealous because he never trained. He always like was one of those guys that's like, I'll just get so built that nobody will want to mess with me. I really hope my buddy doesn't watch this. That's all right. He can't be one of our 3 viewers. So anyway, so he starts kind of like talking smack, and I think this guy just like rang his shit.
Beat the fuck out of him. That's so funny.
So anyway, but so those are my Halloween stories. You ever get in fights as a kid and beat the shit out of somebody? No, I really didn't. I'm gonna be honest. Most of my no, I just here's the thing. So up until I was 18, before I started training, people would want to fight me, and I would like dodge it. Yeah. Right? Like you just make fun of them a little bit. You'd be like the like funny ha 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 guy, and you let it go. When I started training, nobody would fight me. Because you know when you get like about a 6 months to a year experience, you want to fight people to see how well you do. Right. That's when I would do things and nobody would fight me. So that was the like lightsaber story where I put it in my pants and I'm buck ass naked at a party pretty much. I'm in my underwear. And I'm like I'm putting it next to guys' faces. Nobody would fight me. That's the kind of thing. Like nobody would fight me. By the time I could fight, nobody would want it.
Yeah, when I was younger, I trained Muay Thai and I actually got into a fight at a house party.
Really?
Broke this dude's ankle.
Damn.
And beat the fuck out of him. It was awesome. And then his buddies, though, same thing. They told him, what the fuck, man? It's your fault. You're the one picking a fight with people. He deserved every bit of that ass whooping. He kept talking shit, calling me fucking white boy. You know how that gets under my skin. And
goddamn racism.
Yeah.
Always gets to me too.
So yeah. So I politely beat the shit out of him.
So I'm gonna be honest, when I go to parties, I'm kind of an attention whore. You know that. Like, I'm an attention whore.
You? No.
No, seriously. Yeah. I am. I immediately try to start playing music, start singing, dancing, doing stupid shit to win anything that we...
Did you do the worm? I think I've seen you do the worm.
I can do the worm. Surprisingly enough, I learned just so that I could do it at a party.
I've also seen you try to twerk.
Dude, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
God bless me with no ass, because otherwise I'd twerk like a mother.
Was that a blessing?
No, it wasn't a blessing.
You can't have it all. You can't have a good personality, looks, and a body. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Not having 2 out of 3, I've barely got a good personality. You don't fist personality though. That's the problem. I go to parties and nobody wants to fist me.
Whoa.
You actually brought up a thing. You said a line to me. So there's a couple lines that really fuck with my head. This one actually fucks with me. You were like, for a guy who doesn't have an ass, you draw a lot of attention to it. I'm like, God damn it! Now every time I go to twerk, I'm like, damn it! Don't draw attention to it. You're like flat like drywall. The other one was my buddy Martin. He was a veteran at our work and stuff like that. And he goes, some redhead started flirting with me, and I kind of just like bad eye like talked to her, and then I left. He goes, you know what? For an ugly motherfucker, you sure do get a lot of girls. Now, anytime a girl flirts with me at all, I'm like, for an ugly motherfucker, I sure do.
Hell yeah.
And it kind of gets under my
Lexi said,
foreskin.
Jesus. I don't know why she's calling me Jesus.
I wish I was. That dude's got... Who was... Somebody... You know what? Andy was talking with me. He says he could beat the shit out of Jesus because Jesus was 5'6". Okay, for a couple things, other than being blasphemous.
Yeah.
Jesus was in phenomenal shape. Have you seen those abs?
Yeah. Jesus looked like Conor McGregor.
Yeah. With better abs.
With better abs.
Like, yeah, no. Jesus.
And Conor McGregor would beat the fuck out of Andy.
Exactly. Plus, Jesus didn't tap. That dude's got a pain threshold like a mother.
That's true.
Yeah. Fuck.
Andy said he's... God,
I know.
Andy, what a...
I know.
Disgraceful thing to say.
Yeah, so I am religious, and but it's always weird when people like talk shit on that, because I always am waiting, and it never happens. God never fucking throws down some thunder, or like he didn't throw down some thunder. That would be nothing. It would be a noise.
That'd be Odin. Wrong God. Wrong God.
But if he threw down lightning and like got somebody once, I'd be like, yes, like you know what I mean, like get him. Jesus.
One more for the good guys.
Yeah, one more for the good guys. But every time people start talking shit, I start looking around as if somebody said, the N-word in Compton. I'm like, whoa, you're going to get your ass kicked.
That's true. Yeah.
But God never does.
Man.
Compton
JC like that?
No, you don't talk JC. Come on.
Andy's crazy, dude. Just because he's a big son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He is a big dude.
He is a big dude.
He's one of those guys that really makes me laugh, though, because when I first met him, I thought, God, man, this dude must have fought in Iraq like 4 times. Right. Like, he's so stoic and big. Has a weird gait to him when he walks.
Yeah.
And then you start talking to him, you're like, oh, he's a fucking dork. He's such a nerd. And he's such a nerd, dude. I love it. Yeah. I love that for a guy that's so big and badass as he is, he's such a nerd.
Yeah.
Good for him. Yeah, I was riding with him at work one time, and all he wanted to listen to was like alien podcasts and podcasts about Bigfoot.
Yeah. He's a weird bastard like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always
in the middle of the podcast.
I don't know.
Is it important?
Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't diss on my man JC like that.
No. Plus, seriously, Jesus Christ would beat the fuck out of Andy.
Fuck yeah, dude. Have you seen that reach? You know what I mean? God damn. That dude could fight. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Oh,
he wouldn't fight you, but he totally could.
He would, yeah.
Yeah. Plus, he's also God.
Like, yeah, not to mention that.
You know what I mean?
That was good. You dumb son of a bitch.
Yeah. Would you ever be a...
Oh, Lexi said betraying your Backstreet Boys. Shared the ringtone.
It's not betraying. I think that if you... NSYNC and Backstreet Boys are essentially the same group.
Yeah, seriously. I would equally fuck either one of them.
Exactly. All of them.
Yeah.
All 10 of them. Would you ever be a pirate?
Would I ever be a pirate? I can't grow a beard or a mustache. So probably not.
That is a prerequisite.
But
also being a drunk is, and I think that you would do that well.
Oh, that's true. Oh, you know what I can do is just be that guy that has a dirty face all the time.
Oh yeah, there you go. There's always that guy.
I'm the dirty face drunk.
Yeah, with the bandana.
I can be the dirty face bandana drunk. So to answer your question, yes.
Okay. So something I always do is I talk about like what I would do if I won the lottery, because that's my retirement plan. A fuck 401k. I want millions.
Yeah. You'd buy a boat and become a pirate?
Yeah, so there's actually a boat in the Barbados right now that's actually used as it's a replica of the Black Sail, the Pirates of the Caribbean ship.
The Black Pearl or whatever it's
called? Black Pearl, thank you.
Yeah. Who is that?
It's my wife. She's trying to buy a car.
Just answer it real quick.
I will in a sec. Hold on, because I don't want to talk about my little dick. So anyway, you could buy this for like $1 million. I would love to do that and then sail it around South America,
yeah,
up to like Oregon where I would live.
Hell yeah,
and have like a crew on there. And instead of cannons, because I'm not a pussy, I'd get Gatling guns. And yeah, exactly. So that way, any pirates come up, we fucking them up, right? I think that'd be legit.
With Gatling, you almost have to go look for pirates.
I feel like we would. Yeah, I feel like
there aren't any more pirates on this side though. They're all on like the Somalia side and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you'd have to go because dude, pirates still exist. That's a weird fucking thing.
It is a weird thing. Undercutting now. You're like, what?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Not on my ship, you ain't.
Yeah. Get.
But yeah, that'd be
No, yeah, that'd be. I think that'd be awesome. That'd be fun. See, when you're a millionaire, you can do stupid shit like that.
Yeah. I feel like I would just invite a bunch of people.
Just have fun.
Yeah. And then you could always like get like they could go for like
obviously hire the captain who actually knows how to navigate the water and pirate the dam or
I would stay a mile off sea at all times. Or offshore. Off sea.
That'd be not weird. That far. You'd have to be at least 5.
Okay, 5 miles. Still
though,
enough
like
that
out of sight.
Enough that we could still go on to shore if we saw like a
or if your ship thinks you can swim there.
Exactly.
Yeah, 5 miles is doable.
Yeah. That'd be rough.
That would be rough, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna answer this really quickly. Will you just like randomly give like stand up?
Randomly give stand up?
Yeah.
So there I was. Anyway, so Lexi said Backstreet. Who do you pick, Lexi? Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? I think NSYNC. What do you think, Dare?
I don't know who NSYNC is.
Shut the fuck. I failed as a parent. You don't know? Do you know Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
He had a band when he was younger that was called NSYNC. Bye bye bye. What his ringtone was? You've never heard of NSYNC?
No.
Jesus, dude. Lexi says Backstreet Boys. I would agree with that though, because Backstreet Boys, when I was a kid, I was younger than you are. God damn, that was a long time ago. When I was younger than you were, Backstreet Boys and NSYNC took off around like 2000. Backstreet Boys were always like the manlier of the two. NSYNC always had like a like a little bitch vibe, you know. It's like, oh, you're an NSYNC fan, you know. But Backstreet Boys were the manly one, and I remember I was a Backstreet Boys. I was also in 6th grade. I was a MC for one of our talent shows at our elementary school, and some girl was doing an NSYNC song, and I made fun of her during her fucking performance, and she started crying. That's a true story. I felt so bad. I don't know why. I just thought about that right now. I feel so bad. I'm a dick, dude. She was doing an NSYNC song. What song was it? It wasn't Bye Bye Bye. It was something else. Anyway, yeah, I started making fun of her, and she fucked up her routine at the talent show. But they made me the MC. I was in 6th grade. I didn't know. I got a laugh and went with it. So, if you're out there, But on some off chance you're watching this, I can't remember her name. So she doesn't remember me either. Alexa says, "How have you felt daring like that?" I hear you. I felt. So we're gonna listen to a lot of NSYNC later on. You know Backstreet Boys, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't believe you've heard of Backstreet Boys, but not NSYNC. And they're like equally. They're basically the same band, except. Yeah, they're basically the same fucking band. Now that I'm thinking about it. They both have, 5 members? So. What's that band you guys had when you were kids, Aaron? When you were in, so I was about 4th to 6th grade when NSYNC Backstreet Boys came out. What was your band? What do you remember?
For me, it was probably 21 Pilots.
21 Pilots?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were cool. Do you remember? So you were that baby song came out with Ludacris and Justin Bieber, huh? About when you were about that age, huh? Oh shit!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mike in the ass. Can you guys? Can you still hear me good? Am I good?
You should.
Yeah. Lex,
I just put him
Darian on the mic. We should have. We were having.
Come over here.
You're
not doing anything over there.
We were having a conversation about he's never heard of NSYNC. I know.
So as a father, that means you failed.
I know. I'm aware of this. Lexi even called me out on it. But so I was asking what was his, because NSYNC came out when I was like anywhere between 4th to 6th grade. Same with Backstreet Boys, and his band was 21 Pilots around that time.
They're not a boy band though.
They're not a boy band, but that's like that's what he remembers.
One Direction would be his time, barely, but still.
I don't really listen to One Direction.
Yeah, but that would be a boy band in your
Which
time.
one's One Direction? Is that the one with Harry Styles?
Yes.
Dude, Homeboy can rock a dress. I tell you that. The way those like sleeves compliment his mustache. No. Yeah. So we were talking about that, and I failed as a father because he doesn't know who NSYNC is. So I asked him who's man, so I didn't ask him. I was telling him back in my day, it was always NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, right? Mm-hmm. Backstreet Boys actually had like a more masculine image to me, though. They were more manlier. They were more like it was cool. It was cooler to like Backstreet Boys than NSYNC. It's
because their bad boy was more of a bad boy. I think
AJ, the goat,
yeah,
the good dude with the goatee, yeah.
Where NSYNC didn't really have a bad boy. They had a
Lexi even said too. Darian's band would be One Direction.
Yeah. Backstreet Boys had more of the.
Here's the thing: I can't name any more people on NSYNC other than Justin Timberlake.
Me either.
But I can. Well, Backstreet Boys had Carter, Nick Carter, mm-hmm. AJ. Oh shit! I'm drawing a blank now.
That's the thing. Honestly, I should memorize it.
Yeah.
McLean. Oh no, it's AJ McLean, Kevin Richardson, and
Kevin. Yep.
Dro, I think.
So AJ was the bad boy, right? He was the one. He had a goatee. He always wore the like badass outfit. He was the like.
How ugly were those clothes though back in the day? Have you looked at them now?
God. Yeah, I know. It's really sad when I show people like I'm like, oh hey, let's watch a back, and you watch a.
You ever look at your outfits from back in the day?
Yeah, I used to wear South Pole. Do you remember South Pole?
Yeah, I used to wear South Pole and Rockaware. Remember that?
I didn't have Rockaware.
We had Rock and FUBU.
You know what? To this day, I want a FUBU outfit because it looks soft as fuck. Was it soft?
It wasn't soft.
I never.
The outside soft, but the inside was like a cotton, like a hard cotton.
Oh.
It wasn't like a hoodie. It wasn't like that at all. At least the one I had wasn't. But I also bought mine at an outlet store.
Yeah,
what was it? God damn it! What brand was it? Oh, Echo.
Remember Echo? Yeah, with the rhino.
Yeah. I remember some dude got his ass beat in junior high by some other dude who was wearing some Echo shoes.
Made him faster.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
He stomped on his head, left a fucking rhino on his forehead. It was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, different schools.
Yeah, no, in 4th grade, I actually wore this hat. I was given a Nike hat. At the time, I was like, this is the coolest fucking hat ever. It's a name brand, you know. I wore that hat all summer long. And then I look back in pictures, I'm like, oh, that wasn't my look. It was then.
You say you're not a hat guy. I don't think that
I'm not a hat guy. I'm not a hat guy.
The first time I got Jordans, right? I was like 15. And
baller alert.
Yeah,
Shit.
so I had Shaqs before. My nickname through junior high and into high school was Shaq because I wore Payless shoes and everybody else did not. And I was like, just that's what my mom does. And I didn't really care. Right? Yeah. Well, everybody in your school wore Payless. They couldn't, but that's not the point. In my school, they could afford it.
Yeah, we got Walmart. We got
legit. It was they called themselves this, the Asian persuasion. They'd always come around to me. They'd always bully me because I wore Shaq shoes. I didn't care because Shaquille O'Neal was good at the time.
Yeah.
So, but when I first got them, I didn't even want to step in them. Like I was walking like an idiot. Yeah. Because like a flamingo. You know how flamingos like use their legs, like all weird. I did that just so I wouldn't ruin my Jordans. It was legit. I love Jordans. I also got Jordans when I was in Japan, and I remember showing them off because they came out in Japan 6 months before.
I've never owned a pair of Jordans. Never.
You know what? Sorry, really quick, because there's going to be people watching who would get this. I was wearing Timberlands. I'm going to show you my Timberlands. My Timberlands are legit. And Timberlands, do you remember they used to be like super in?
I used to have a pair of Timberlands.
Did you have the originals, like the tan?
I had the tan Timberlands. I was probably in 10th grade when I got them, 11th grade.
So Def Jam Vendetta is what's got me into the video game. So my brother was super into shoes. And I'm like, hey, look, I need shiny black shoes for work. And he's like, hey, he gives me a plethora of things. And he's like, you could look at these Timberlands, but they're kind of expensive. Well, when I go look at them, they're on sale for half off. So I buy these bastards. I go to work, and I'm like, you know what? I don't have my regular work shoes. I'm going to rock with my Timberlands. Pop those bad boys on. Everybody made fun of me. I'm like, these are Timberlands. Yeah, like, with your stupid Danner boot. I got Timberlands. Yours are non-slip. Mine are like kick a guy in the chin.
Yeah, if you beat the fuck out of somebody and you're wearing Timberlands, that's a gangster move.
Gangster.
That's gangster.
I'm going to wear my Timberlands to work.
You should. But you should definitely do that.
They're legit, dude. Timberlands are legit.
I like Timberlands. God, what are they going for nowadays?
Still the same. They have not. Yeah, inflation has not hit them. They're like $150.
Because Jordans, you can get a pair of Jordans anywhere between like $100 to like $10,000, right?
Yeah, it depends if you get them. So I have a bot for buying Jordans. So you usually buy them for about $130, and it depends on how much you sell them for.
Yeah.
So I have chameleons and the black and yellows, which the black and yellows, when I bought them, I had to buy them from Japan, but they were worth like $500 when I bought them. Now they're worth like $250. Well, now Warren, they're worth.
JJ has a pair of Jordans that are like $600.
Remember when we saw that girl in her G-string, and I was looking at those shoes that the guy had that her boyfriend had?
Yeah.
Those Shatterbreak Jordans are
Everybody's like, there's a story, but we're not going to tell it.
How much would you guys buy a pair of used women's pants? Anyway, but so
$40.
I think 50. I think 50 is a good number.
40 is solid. Or what I say, $44.99. $44.99.
$44.99. That's what it was. The only thing is when then our profit margins are dropping. I just
Dude, profit margins, you're still at fucking 1,000%.
That's true. Anyway, those Shatterbreak Jordans are worth tons of money, like $750.
No shit. Mm-hmm. That's badass. Yeah, no, I've never been that. I own a lot of pair of shoes, honestly. I have like close to like 20, 30 pairs of shoes. To me, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
But I wear like the same 3 pair all the time. So
I don't like to wear some.
Dude, I have shoes that are still have the tags on them. I haven't even worn them.
My brother he buys one to rock, one to stock is what he calls it.
Oh, wow.
One to rock, one to stock. So he always buys 2 pair of shoes every time he buys a pair of shoes, right? Yeah. So he buys them and then he obviously wears one and then sells the other, or goes to sell the. He never sells them. When we moved him into his other apartment, there were like 5 trips worth of shoes, and my mom was a freaking genius, and she saran wrapped his entire shoe thing so we could take them all in at a time. He's got like 160 pairs of shoes.
Dude,
and
JJ's another one has a ton of shoes.
What
His wife too, a ton of shoes.
Girls
collectively, they probably have about 200 pairs of shoes.
That's crazy to me.
That's wild, right?
That's wild.
Because when I say I have like 20, 30 pairs of shoes, I'm counting all of my shoes, boots, everything I own.
My brother does the same thing we do with booze, where he'll like grab a shoe and he'll be like, "Yeah, see, the smell on this is vintage," and you're like, "Geez."
The type of leather is from the West Coast, whatever.
The Himalayan mountains. And you're like, what?
Get the fuck out of
here. They're Jordans.
Yeah, can I still put my foot in it on run?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I saw a buddy hump a shoe. It was a girl's high heel, but.
Do you remember Fat Joe, the rapper?
I remember Fat Joe. So another Def Jam reference. That's how I knew him.
And he was a shoe collector. And I remember watching what was it on
MTV Cribs.
Yep.
Yeah.
When he walked and showed his shoe collection, he had so many brand new pairs of shoes, never been worn, never been like touched the floor, and he like licked the bottom of one. He was like, "This is how clean this shoe is." He licked it.
I guess if I knew the shoe hadn't touched the ground,
right?
I mean, I don't know why I'd lick it. I guess it's just a show like dominance.
Wait, yeah, that's a weird flex.
Yeah, that's a weird flex. Yeah, shoes are weird. Girls have a lot of shoes. Girls, I understand because they like match their outfits, and it's weird when my brother does the same thing. We'll be like, so when we went to Japan, he's sitting there. He's like, "Well, I'm wearing a black shirt with orange thing, so I got to wear these type of shoes."
So, but like, I remember not being in junior high and high school when you started dressing. Dude, my laces would match like the stripes on my shirt.
See,
we would like try to. Obviously, they weren't name brand shoes because I'd buy my shoes at Mervyn's, but still,
I had black on black. My mom was like, "Guess what?
You can't go wrong with black."
She was like, "Guess what?
What are you rocking right now?"
I'm rocking
some like a black shoe,
like a Converse,
like a black Converse.
Yeah.
See, this is a blue piece of shit.
Well, yeah, but that matches your shirt, your jeans. That looks good, right? My mom was
always a black shirt, so that goes.
My mom was always okay. I need to breathe for today.
Thanks.
My watch is sitting there going like, "Hey, fatty, you're talking too much. You need to dial it back." My mom was always like, "Black on black, it'll match any clothes that you ever wear."
Yeah.
And then I wore South Pole shirts, so I wore a lot of like polos. I had jeans where I had a pocket that deep, and I remember I carried a hammer in it one time because fuck kids at my school. I was about to wreck some kids. That's not the point. But I could put that. It was like that deep.
Yeah. What kind of pants were they?
South Pole
pants. Yeah, those pockets were huge. I do remember. But the only thing I didn't like about South Pole, so I always cuffed the back of my pants because I didn't want to step on them. I hated when the back started to fray.
Yeah.
So I always cuffed the bottom of my pants. But South Pole, no matter what you did, they always were baggy. So.
When I went to a public school after going to a private school, see, I know you've had a lot of struggles, but there was a struggle going from very high upper class to lower class.
Yeah.
And when I did that, I'm like,
are those last year Jordans?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I went from legit, I swear I was watching like a lot of movies where people were going undercover. I'm like, all right, look, I need to know how gangster kids dress. Cool, I'm going to dress how they did. And I did it because I had this face still, right? Like nobody thinks this kid's a gangster. Plus I had highlighted tips because I still like boy bands.
Yep.
And so I
got 2 stories. Put a pin in them.
Okay. And you have to name colors because otherwise I'll forget them.
Orange and red.
Ooh, oh yeah, I'll remember those colors. Don't know why, but I will. So I would go to the I remember dressing up, and my mom's like, "Are you sure this is like what you want to wear?" And I'm like, "For sure." I Googled it, and this is what gangsters wear now. I need to look, and I'm going to be honest. Again, I'd watch Def Jam Vendetta. I'd play Def Jam Vendetta and be like, "All right, that's what I have to wear."
I'm wearing that. I'm going to public school.
Hey, Ma, can I get some Timbs? And she was like, no, we're poor. So I got Shaq's, which is hence why the Asian persuasion used to tease me. But so that's what I did. Orange pin. No, red first. Red first. Red first.
Okay, red first. So this is how poor we were.
We couldn't eat.
No, so the Barney shoes I actually told you about were a real shoe. They existed. I had Barney light up shoes. Product of like Walmart probably. It was probably around 4th grade when I started like I wanted like some name brand stuff, and I started telling my dad. I said, Dad, I want something name brand. Like I want everybody else is wearing something like Nikes and Adidas and K-Swiss. Remember those?
Oh yeah.
And
we saw a guy. Yeah. Hold on. Can I throw? Let's put your red. We went to. So we've been going every other Sunday. It was every Sunday, but now we're going every other Sunday to a sports bar. Before my divorce, but before we were going to the sports bar, and we saw a guy with pristine K-Swiss.
They look like they're fresh out of the box.
And I don't even think K-Swiss is a legal business anymore. Like, how did you get those?
A lot of TLC. No, so I told my dad I wanted some name brand shoes. You know what he did? He took a Sharpie, painted my shoes black with a Sharpie, and put a check mark on them. This dumb motherfucker put the check mark the wrong way.
That being said, I'm going to be honest. I bought a lot of shoes while I was in China that were like obviously off-brand, right? And they have like usually they had like a little thing wrong with them. I bought some Kobe's that had never come out because obviously they were weird looking. They look like reptile skin, and I used to tell people at the gym because people would be like, "Dude, those are sick Jordans." I bought them for like $8 American.
Yeah,
and I used to be like, "Oh, my dad works for Nike, and he gets me new shoes before a thing." And then I'd miss, boom. And yeah, I used to joke with people. I used to tell people all the time that my dad worked for Nike.
So yeah, that's my poor shoe story.
He would use it the opposite way.
I had fake Nikes, yeah.
Nice.
Fake Nikes, and they weren't. I couldn't even be like, yeah, I don't know, they fucked them up. Like the check went the wrong way, bro. It just wasn't the same thing. They look terrible, but he tried, I guess. Orange pin.
Orange pin.
So I was in 7th grade. My sister was in 8th grade. And I wanted frosted tips. That was the thing.
Yeah.
So I asked her if she can help dye my hair. Bro, she dyed my hair and fucked it up. My hair is bright orange, like son of Chucky, bright fucking orange. It looked terrible.
Did she dye or was she bleaching it?
I don't know what she was doing. She doesn't know what she was doing. We were in 7th and 8th grade.
Yeah.
And dude, I rocked orange hair for like 3 months until it grew out.
So I tried the M&M look of the like bleach blonde, but because my hair's so dark, and I would assume yours would be the same, it always took like 2 or 3 bleachings before I got in.
No, again, I wanted frosted tips. That was the fucking look.
It was the look.
That was the look.
Yeah, I remember I had my mom bleach my tips, and
I've seen your mom. She can bleach my tips. Mom, JK. I've never met your mom. She's a good Christian lady.
And yeah, I remember. So I would bleach my tips, and then I would and then when I got old enough, again, I did the mohawk.
Yeah,
and I would always do different colors. So I'd have to bleach it before I did the colors. And Jesus,
your phone is going off.
It's my daughter. She's texting me gibberish. But yeah, I remember I had frosted tips in 7th grade.
See, that's when I wanted frosted tips, but because I'm like a year or 2 older than you too.
You're right? 33, right?
Yeah. So
and I'm 31.
31, so I'm 2 years older than you. So my 7th grade, you would have been 5th grade. That's back when, dude. Eminem, dude, was the shit back then. What's weird is that, dude, like my daughter knows who Eminem is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
that is a weird thing.
When I was in 4th grade is when the Real Slim Shady or whatever came out. It's like, dude, fuck.
I had 8 Mile, the soundtrack to that. Dude, yeah. I shredded hard to that.
Eminem's like 46, 48, something like that.
That dude hasn't aged though.
Yeah. Well, once he like gave up all the drugs, he started
Second best white rapper of all time, for sure.
Second best?
Yeah, Vanilla Ice has got to be number one.
Shut the fuck up.
Ice.
Hey, name one more song Vanilla Ice did.
Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go.
Ah, you son of a bitch! You got me. That's when he started doing that.
Yeah. Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go. Go Ninja, Go. Anyway, I always make that joke. And it's funny how angry white people are. Do you remember ICP used to be a thing?
Insane Clown Posse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And Juggalos? Juggalos got weird for a while. You know Juggalos, all right?
Yeah.
The Following or whatever?
Yeah.
They're like an actual gang now.
Yeah. They're weird.
Lexi says we need to see pics of the bleach hair mohawk.
So I have some of my red mohawk. I don't have any of the bleach mohawks. I would immediately dye it.
You making that over?
Oh, hold on, let me finish mine.
Dude, I do want to see that. I know your mom has to have a picture. We got to see it.
My mom has a picture. You should meet my moms.
Really? Is your mom awesome?
Yeah, I love my moms.
Dude, my mom's coming out for Thanksgiving. Hopefully.
I'm gonna meet your moms.
Hopefully, you should meet my mom.
I don't know why I keep saying moms, as if like that makes it.
Yo, you got me, my moms, yo.
Yeah. When we do our friends Thanksgiving, why don't you bring your mom?
Well, so she's coming out. We're gonna do a Thanksgiving at my house on Thanksgiving Day. So when are we doing Friendsgiving?
Whenever you want. When is she gonna be here?
She'll be here like that Tuesday to like Saturday, Thanksgiving week.
Yeah, let's do it one of those days.
Okay, that'd be badass.
Yeah, because I'd love to meet your mom.
Yeah.
Mostly, I know I've seen a picture of her, but I want to put a personality to the stories in which I've heard.
Okay. Dude, your phone is
I
going.
Know. It's my daughter. It's honestly, you want to hear what the last message was?
What?
That's what it was. I'm like, is that Busta Rhymes rapping or is she? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the end of cool.
Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays because I'm a fatty.
Oh, same. Same.
Sorry, my nipples are super hard.
Dude, you can just sit around, eat all you want, watch football, day drink, and not feel bad about it.
You also get to do. See, the reason why I don't feel bad is we always do the like turkey bowl.
Yeah.
Right. So I feel like I'm like I got a workout in.
My mom's got broad shoulders. She'd be a perfect lineman. We're gonna bring her out.
Have you ever seen my brother?
No, your brother's big as shit though.
Yeah,
right?
he is. Well, he's lost a bunch of weight. He's lost like 100 pounds.
He's still big as shit.
When he was doing it, he was like 350, 6'4".
So now he's 6'4", 250.
Yeah,
still big as shit.
Yeah. So it was really funny because they would throw him the ball, and obviously flag football is flag football for about 4 plays, and then it immediately turns into
it gets
tackle.
physical. Yeah.
And
my toe.
Seriously,
anyway.
I really wish we were still recording. I wish we would have been recording our podcast when that happened because that would have been hilarious. I would love to zoom in on that because I remember right after you were so fucking angry. What we'll do is we'll bring Darian, and if Darian doesn't play, we'll have him record, or we'll bring somebody that will record.
That'd be funny, yeah, because I think he played last year. So.
He did play. But
he was disappointed though. We said football. He thought we meant football.
Yeah.
Wrong one.
Gosh, he brought a soccer ball and everything.
Yeah, I know.
Goal every time we scored, and we're like,
what the?
Yeah, come on, dude. But I feel like I get a workout, so I feel like I earned the first one. Yeah. But then I have 5 meals after that within the week, and then I don't feel like I earned those.
What did Yeah, because that day too, we played like 4 games, right?
Oh, more. We probably played about 6 because we played 4 just with the 2 teams, and then we had the like tournament, where we lost last place.
Yeah, every game. Well, I did my part. I
chose you first,
so
I chose you first on my team.
Oh, Lexi says she'll record. Perfect.
Deal.
Perfect,
Lexi. You record.
Awesome. She's such a saint. What is that?
I said she's all right. I do that all the time.
She's all right.
Where anytime
I do it about my kids.
Anytime anybody says anybody's cool other than you, I'm always like, yeah, they're all right. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
They're still funny. I'm like,
yeah. Oh, you raised such good kids.
Sorry, I was
they're all right.
making you a drink. Do you want Rockstar and rum, or do you want another martini?
Martini, man.
Okay.
Do it up.
We don't have ice, but
That's okay.
If my daughter doesn't stop messaging me, it's gonna drive me crazy.
So, how is she messaging? Does she have your wife's phone?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have my daughter have a phone. Let's give you a little more myth. Anyway, keep going.
So, what do you mean keep going? What was I saying? I love how I started so like I was saying something, but I don't think I was. Turkey Bowl, dude. Turkey Bowl is so much fun too.
It's the only time as full-grown adults
you can go like play a sport and
yeah, you can play. You could fucking pile drive a 16-year-old and not worry about getting
get
charged.
fucked, kid.
Yeah, get fucked.
And mean it in a good Christian way. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the first time I met my wife's parents.
Damn, that's good.
I played fantasy football. It's essentially fantasy football. But I played football and I got a black eye from catching the ball with my face.
You got a what?
Legit. A black eye.
Oh, black eye.
What did I say?
I thought you said black guy.
I love you.
Lexi says, "Don't be an ass." By the way,
what was I being an ass? Were we being an
ass?
ass?
She's all right.
Oh no, Lexi, you're cool.
Yeah. Well, easy. Cool's a strong word.
Yeah, no,
she's all right.
We were being nice. No. Yeah. Anyway, so we're putting you on the same level. Like you're not on the same level as her. She's great.
She's the goddess.
Yeah.
I love her.
I feel like we should, like how football players like tap thing. I think we should kiss her every time we record.
Bro, maybe we'll like fucking like
penetrate
her. Yeah.
We don't have a poster low enough, and two, we could kiss either side of the cheek. Anyway, what were we talking about? See, we should have put a pin. I'd have been.
God damn, I forgot. Yeah, we put a pin with the color. We would remember. But you said catching a black guy.
Oh, I got a black eye.
Oh, that's right.
So I got a black eye, and I remember I met her parents afterwards, and they were like, "Oh, did you get in a fight?" And I was like, "That's better than the answer I give, right? Do you give the like, oh yeah, I ended up getting in a fight. It's not a big deal. Some homeless guy, whatever." Or do you be like, no, I don't have good hands because I'm white, so I let it hit my face and then I caught it against my face.
I got a football with my.
But I got the touchdown, baby. So I didn't know
all that mattered.
You got to admit, for a fat white guy, I can move. I caught quite a few touchdowns.
You're fast as fuck. So you're easily about what 215, 220, right? About 6 feet. Darian's 5'8", 135, 40 pounds. Let's say about. And he's fast. He's a fast kid. You will burn him in a race. That's what's awesome.
It is. Well, not burning him, but
in a sprint, you're fast as fuck, dude.
There was a guy named Josue at our work. You know who he is. You know too. We were drinking one night. I'll put a pin in this story that we'll have to tell afterwards. So we're gonna say it's a teal pin because that'll be a harder word to remember. Yeah. But he's super fast. He's a super fast guy, and he looks
fast as shit too.
Yeah, and he was like, "Hey, I'll race, but I'll give you a 20-foot head start."
You're like, "You don't want to do that,"
and I'm like, "All right, let's do that." But I'm like, "But I'm gonna beat you. Like 20 feet. That's a lot of feet." And then he was like, so after the first time, he was like, all right, let's do it together. Like, So I beat him the first time. The second time we do it, and I beat him again. Now, I did hold out my arm to hold him from beating me if he was to beat me, but he never touched my arm. For a fat white guy, I can move.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I got little, like, Donald Trump hands. Like, I got little, like, Whopper Jr. hands.
Yeah.
I don't have enough to catch a football, but I did catch on some of those little fuckers. And it makes me feel like a man every time I play and I catch a touchdown. Because I do. Do you get into it?
Yeah.
Like, during October at work, I wear pink. Just so that I feel like an athlete.
Right.
Even though we do nothing that's athletic.
I know I told, or we talked about this last Turkey Bowl. So the first like few games, after my toe got hurt, I was like, okay, we're doing tackle. We're doing tackle now. Fuck flag football. We're doing tackle.
That is always 4 plays into any football game. They're immediately like, all right, we're tackling.
You call that a fucking flag? What?
Yeah. Hey, ref! Because we had... Do you remember the people we had as refs?
Mm. One was a Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, he was an artist. Like, he was definitely weird.
Yeah.
But it was funny how serious they took it. Because the minute they started...
One guy had a whistle, right?
Yeah.
And stripes?
I think
like, bro, you don't work at Foot Locker.
I think he did. And so he was like... And I remember, because he took it so serious, I took it serious.
Yeah, you get more into it.
Yeah, so I'm like, yo, ref, what the... You put hands!
Yeah.
You put hands on me! And he was like, I didn't see anything. I'm like, this is bullshit. You need to check the cameras.
My favorite was when you said, man, fuck this. Throw me the ball. You get the ball, you take out running, somebody goes for your flag, and you just chop their fucking hand.
Judo chop! Judo chop!
Hey, touchdown, baby!
Touchdown, baby! Also,
right.
Allen hit me so hard in the chest. I felt that for about 3 weeks after. I mean, I caught the touchdown because I'm not a bitch.
Yeah.
But he hit me so hard. And I'm like, at the time it was flag. Allen.
I don't know.
Belcher.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, he tried and he hit me about here.
But dude, that hurts. That's your fucking sternum.
That's my sternum.
We're at 120. So we've been bullshitting.
We have been bullshitting. Good times, good stuff.
Yeah, I can't wait for this next Turkey Bowl though. It's gonna be a good time.
Like I said, I think we need to record it and we'll release that.
Lexi's gonna record. Yeah, we'll do like a highlight reel.
Yeah.
We should mic up. How badass would that be?
That would be pretty sick. I don't want to weigh me down any more than I already am, but that would be pretty sick. Even if we didn't, we could probably put a mic on the camera to at least catch some of it.
Yeah.
And we'll just like come up to the camera and be like, talk shit.
Yeah, but in the moment would be funny because you've also said some fucking shit.
Yeah, that was really. I'll be honest. So I think you're a really good shit talker. So between the two of us, because when I get competitive, I get okay at shit talking. So between the two of us, during that, were some of the funniest jokes I think I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah.
Was us shit talking people while we were playing football. Yeah. That was great. We're gonna have to do that again this year. For sure.
Absolutely.
We'll have Lexi record it. You can see how we move. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little nervous about that because in my head move super fast.
But here's the thing: I saw a video of me running on the beach one time in sand.
How did that come to be? First of all, let's get that out of the way. How did it come to be?
No, it's a true story, bro.
How? Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to finish this.
I'm just saying,
I'm gonna cry,
bro. No, I'm running on the fucking beach. This is one of the time, yo.
Why are you recording yourself running on the beach?
I wasn't recording you, you fucking animal. Somebody else was.
Why did they know you?
I challenged another fat guy to a race.
Oh no, my abs hurt. Oh
no. And but we're running. I swear to God, we looked like we were walking up. And you're around on the beach, it's hard. It's so hard. Not like where the water meets, but I'm talking about the sandy area.
So not even in the hard part? Okay. Oh my God. No. I'd have killed whoever the fuck was recording.
And we both had our shirts off. This is not a good fucking look, bro.
Oh God.
It was me and DJ.
Oh. Because I feel like you have to be in different levels of shape to record yourself on the beach running.
We weren't running on the solid part. We were on the fucking mushy sand, bro. And he challenged me to a foot race. And he's bigger than I am. And we both look like we were just...
I can be... You're running in slow motion. I can be your hero, baby.
Shit.
I can take no breath away. Oh no. Oh my God. Because you always, like, Tito Ortiz, when he watches his fights, he's got to be like, I swear I was punching faster than this. Right?
Dude, yeah. That looked terrible.
When you are running on the beach, you have to be thinking, I swear to God.
No, in my mind, I knew I was slow as fuck. You know you're running slow when you feel the top of your foot drag on the sand after every stride.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, well, probably a good note.
Oh my God. Oh, I feel like I need to record your day. Oh my God, that needs to happen in my life.
It's just not a good look. I'm not proud of it. I don't know why I said it.
The fact that you're like, okay, one time I was recorded running on a beach. I'm like, oh my God, why? Oh my God, no. No. That's why I hate cameras now. Is anytime, I guess I'll be honest, I've done this to you too, where I know something fucked up's going to happen, so I'll record you doing it.
Yeah.
Right? Like you walking up the stairs, you go,
yeah.
And you look right at me, and I'm like,
we were at work, and I fell on some stairs walking up.
So I recorded it, and I just play it back, and I hate that there are so many cameras. That's the only reason why I'm nervous about bringing a camera to us playing the Turkey Bowl, is I feel like...
It's not the comedy that I'm worried about. It's me looking at... It's
exactly.
my athleticism that I'm worried about.
That me watching it going, no, I don't move that slow, do I? Because I always like team up with a fat guy. And I'm like, hey, look, I'll lean on you.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, see, you get it.
I'm tired, you're tired. Let's lean on each other.
Oh, my God.
Hey! And just hold there.
I think you gave me an aneurysm.
All right, well, we're going to end it.
Oh, my God.
You guys, it's been real.
If you guys want Devin running on the beach naked in sand, please send us an email, wellthetopshelf@gmail.com. We started a business page, so post everything there. Obviously, we're going to try to post as much as we can there as well, so like on that, and then also on YouTube, like and subscribe. Everybody reach out to Display to have us sponsored. And
fuck yeah.
And also, Jesus is a better fighter than Conor McGregor, but that's
Jesus would rock Conor McGregor.
Yeah, and he'd fuck you up
and
in it, so don't you fuck around.
Yeah.
Get caught.
I think
7 days a week.
On a level of who can kick whose ass, it's gonna go Jesus Christ, Betty White, McGregor, and then Andy. So that's about.
I feel like there's a lot of people between.
Well, she's 100. Yeah, she's 100.
Yeah,
so,
between them and Andy, still.
Definitely, still, yeah.
Yeah, I think she'd throw the hands.
There's that homeless dude on 9th.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could probably beat the shit out of Andy.
That kid with cerebral palsy.
Yep.
There's
the other guy. There's the other homeless guy, honestly, who's jacked as fuck. He can beat the fuck out of Andy. Who else can beat the fuck out of Andy?
Honestly, we should just do a podcast where we say who could beat the shit out of Andy.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Betty White on her off day can beat the shit out of Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bam! He go on
with her non-dominant hand,
exactly.
too, because everybody knows Betty White's right-handed.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, the dog who played on Beethoven. He can beat the shit out of Andy, for sure.
The dead dog on Old Yeller. He also could.
Oh, yeah, after the shot.
After the shot.
Even after getting shot, he can beat the shit out of Andy.
Yep. So there's a lot of people that could.
No, definitely.
So there's a lot of people between then, Air Bud. I mean, there's a lot of dogs.
The fucking Red Ranger on Power Rangers who was convicted for some shit. He'll beat the fuck out of Andy.
Jared from Subway.
He will fuck the shit out of Andy.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I'll beat the shit out of Andy. Sorry.
Who else? Yeah, there's a lot of guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Dude, I had a butterfly land on my finger the other day. It was the cutest fucking thing. It can beat the shit out of Andy.
I was gonna make the suggestion, but like, I'm pretty sure that's where he's going with it. That's great. So yeah, I don't know how otherwise we can say "fuck you, Andy" to him, and then also again, like and subscribe on YouTube, Facebook. Obviously, watch as many times as you can, and follow us on there as well. Obviously, this is expensive to record tonight. I mean, tonight was just a $50 episode minimum.
Yeah.
Not to mention the like $2,000 camera, the thing. So send us money, right? If you can.
We should start a little something.
An OnlyFans.
I
think so too.
You have nice feet. It's weird.
I take care of them.
Love you guys.
So anyway, love you guys. Again, remember to like and subscribe and all that other stuff. And have a good night.
Bye.